because we need a box.
Danny, whatever's going on your mic, we don't like it.
Keep doing it.
It's really
No,
not.
stop.
I'm scared.
Yeah, your mic is making you sound demonic.
Lorcan's not here. Danny sounds demonic, and we're live.
This is like.
Guys, I can do the show.
Oh, it's Soren.
Soren, come here.
Oh, Soren's way.
Soren, come to you on Script Not Found.
How's my mic now?
Bad.
No.
All bad.
Jesus Christ.
Danny, would you like to host this show?
I think Danny should do a mono scene.
I wish Danny could hear what we're hearing, but he obviously can't.
Well,
You
we're
can
live.
eventually.
You can hear all the lines.
Okay,
It sounds like
This
a
is the
worse
show.
version of
This
when
is the whole
somebody's
show.
like blackmailing someone and they're
Yeah.
like, "Yes, I hear
the
you."
voice changer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like a voice changer where you want to sound like a anonymous phone caller.
Dude, I can't handle that. I'm physiologically frightened.
Well,
hello?
I'm glad that because I believe these live streams start from whenever Danny hits start streaming, which is great because it means
They heard that.
yeah, he'll hear this. Yeah.
I don't like it.
Do you want to just switch
something
to
different?
your MacBook mic, Danny?
Well, now he's muted.
What's going on? I heard someone talking in Batman voice.
It's like the Riddler, actually. It's very scary.
Hello to everyone in the chat so far. Shout
Are we
out to
live?
our
Yeah, we're live.
yeah, we're live, baby. Hello to Jurassic. Always, I just call them Jurassic. I don't know who they are or where they're from or what their name is, but I just call them Jurassic because they're always here.
We're just trying to figure out why Danny's mic is absolutely fucked right now.
I have to continuously test it. Is it still bad?
No, it's good now.
Now it's good.
It's good now.
Good. Yeah,
kinda missed a
so
little bit.
I was always using my MacBook microphone. It's just for some reason, I think when I went live, it
Doing something.
Yeah, we're live, baby.
what am I hearing? Oh, someone
Someone doesn't have our live stream muted.
Yeah, someone mute the live stream.
It's Lorcan.
We can hear the live stream through your microphone. Whoever.
That's my bad.
We are professional comedians.
That was my bad.
What's
I heard Matt
Sasha.
saying the thing about Jurassic again, and I was like, that's weird. Why is he repeating that?
Sasha? I love that you just went. It's Lorcan.
She really did. She knew right away.
away.
Honestly, let's be honest. If that was happening to anyone in this stream, it would be Lauren.
Normally, when I pull up the stream on my computer, it's automatically muted because the computer knows I'm doing something else.
Lorcan, who still leans closer to his camera to speak louder.
I think he's not following any kind of COVID rules at all. He just leans in as close as he can when he's talking to people, same as usual.
Close as I can get.
This is going really well.
So we're
Yeah.
all good in
Man.
terms of sound now, right? I don't
Yeah,
sound
so
weird.
I believe we finally sorted out all of our tech issues, and I think we're all here. So I think that it's time to start the show.
Mel's in the audience too. Shout out, Mel.
Shout out, Mel.
Quick shout out, Mel.
Praying for Mel's AC.
If you're in the chat, tell us how hot it is where you are, because most of us are in Southern California, and it's fucking hot.
I'm fine.
Rich person with AC.
Logan doesn't have AC, do you?
Well, everyone, welcome. I'm really excited to be here. It's been a while, which, makes sense. We've all had a lot of stuff going on, but I'm really, really happy that we're all here right now. It's making me giddy. This one is brought to you by Bud Light. It's brought to you by Big Wave. And anyway, we're feeling good. Welcome to Script Not Found's live stream. This will be an improv show, but it's adapted to be over Zoom. So we'll be doing scenes and games and stuff for your viewing pleasure over Zoom. And this will be posted to YouTube after we're done streaming, so you can tell your friends who weren't able to catch the stream live. But for those of you who are in our chat, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. We'll be using your suggestions to fuel our improv and also just to talk with you and stuff during the show. Have I covered most of what we normally cover at the start of these shows?
You're doing a great job, Mason.
Thanks. I've had a pretty good 2 weeks, but I think COVID is starting to just like the pandemic is just getting to me. So like a lot of days, even though there's nothing like wrong, I'll just like spend all day like being like, I think something's wrong.
That
It
like
doesn't
kind
help
of
that it's
gnawing
fucking
feeling in the
hot.
stomach.
Yeah, just like it's hard to feel like solidly like today was a really, really solid day with nothing wrong. But on the like recently, I've been feeling pretty good, and so I'm really glad to be here and all that. I'm just gonna ask a random one of you, Hayden, how have you been? I feel like I haven't seen you in a bit.
Things are pretty good. Yeah, can't complain. Just keeping it real. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's all the time we have, folks. Join us for next week's live
Thanks for
stream.
joining us.
Have a good night. Biology.
Shout out to Carla. Good, Sasha. Shout
all
out
right,
Carla,
so-
who started college this week. Congrats. It's the best time of your life.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, my roommate Daniel, who I think he's in the
that.
chat right now. Daniel restarted school as well. He's going back to school for a computer science degree.
Congrats, Daniel. That's
Yeah.
best time of your life.
It's going to be the best time of his life. You know, those parties are going to be insane. All right. So why don't we just get started?
We should do improv, shouldn't we?
Yeah,
We
let's
should
do some
probably
improv.
do improv.
Let's start with the town hall meeting. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
So the way town hall meeting works, it's a game, and we're going to become a town. So we're a small town that has meetings to solve their problems. And from the chat right now, go ahead and type out an issue or a debatable problem that a small town might encounter for some reason. And the stream is on a delay, so we may take a bit to see the answers pop up. And so while we wait for those answers, Lorcan, how you doing? How you doing, sweetie?
I'm doing pretty good. Long weekend, relaxing.
What's something you do to relax?
I sit in the courtyard and talk with my neighbors.
Cool. That's
really
great.
cute.
That's
I love
actually
that.
very
Nothing
awesome.
else.
You
Yeah,
know,
have you won any? Have you won Civilization lately?
God, don't get him
I
started.
haven't actually. I'm kind of cooling on it, to be honest.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
I've been playing a little bit.
after I asked Lorcan how he's doing, I'm not sure if it's an internet delay, but I felt like a lot of hesitance and there was like a pause. And for a second, I was like, you can't. Not everything you do can be illegal during your free time, right? What are you worried about? All right, I think we have some examples of some issues in the town hall. Danny, do you see any that are catching your eye?
Nice courtyard.
Mel.
Lorcan's showing us his courtyard.
Mel just posted one that said the snow is yellow before it hits the ground.
Mel, that's a question you should definitely ask your doctor about.
I like bed bugs.
Bed bugs. We have a
case
bed
of
bug
bugs.
problem in the whole town. I love
Yeah.
that. Okay. All right, everyone. This is town hall meeting. Should explain itself as it goes. So here we go.
Rabble!
All right, everybody. All right, everybody. All right. Everybody calm down. I know that it's been a very calm yourself, sir. I know it's been a very itchy and hot week here, and we're all short on sleep. We get it, right? This town-wide bed bug infestation. Now, I have been talking to some expert exterminators, and they think that our problem could be on the precipice of going away as long as we lay out a good plan here. So we're just trying to remain calm and let cooler heads prevail. And I'm itchy too, all right? I'm covered head to toe in cream, trying not to scratch myself. Anyway, so just to let you know where we're at, and I'd love to open the floor now to anyone who has any thoughts.
Rabble!
Yes, sir, in the pink shirt, sir, you raised your hand very orderly of you. Thank you.
Yeah, how did you let this happen? I mean, I can't believe. Why did you go around and put bed bugs in everybody's house? It's your fault. You're the elected politician. I hate you.
I assume, sir, you're responding to the claim that the bed bug infestation started at my house. I am checking on that, but I do not think that that is true. I believe that to be a rumor, all right? Now, as I was saying, it's not so much a question of how this all started, but instead what we do from here on out. So unless you have some kind of proposal, I'd like to reopen the floor. Yes, sir, you appear to have something you want to say. Yes, in the white.
Conspiracy Bob. And
Hi,
you
Conspiracy
ask
Bob.
where did the theory start that you spread the bed bugs yourself, Mr. Honorable Mayor? It was
Conspiracy
me,
Bob.
Conspiracy Bob.
Conspiracy Bob,
yeah.
can you?
That's where I heard it. Yep.
Once again, Conspiracy Bob, we're looking for solutions, and I feel as though I tell you this every town meeting, Conspiracy Bob, but we're a solutions-oriented town hall here.
I have on good authority that the surveillance camera at Rhonda's Diner showed a man of your stature making his way through a recently deposited mattress sitting in a dumpster. Mr. Mayor, the
Conspiracy
burden
Bob.
of proof lies on you, sir.
To prove that I'm not a dumpster diver?
Correct.
All right, Conspiracy Bob, we'll maybe pivot back to you, but for now, I'd like to ask, yes, you, in the front there with your finger raised up like that. Yes, you.
I wanted to address something. I've been very upset, I guess, frankly, about the manner in which things have been addressed. And I think every citizen should be given a check for $527.26.
I agree.
That's a start. That's a start. It's not the end. It's. I think it would just get us kicked off with the reparations to our great.
I believe reparations is not the word you think it means, but also I believe that. There's no clear reason to give our citizens just blank blank checks, but just what's the purpose of this monetary compensation? Yes, please, it's your proposal.
I just think it's interesting that some of the vernacularing that you're doing, the language choices.
Vernacularing.
She's speaking my language.
Conspiracy Bob, quiet.
Ah!
Thank you, Conspiracy Bob. I just think that's super interesting that you think it's a gift. When we were gifted the burden of bed bugs, and so I wrote to see the $526.27 as a reversal of the bad gift you gave before that we didn't ask for.
It's not
a gift of itself.
Oh dear. Okay. Well, we can pitch a budget accommodation. Yes, you in the shirt, in the collared shirt up there. Yeah, I see you.
My name is Dick Jenkins, and I run the local pharmacy.
Hi, Dick Jenkins.
And recently, I got all sorts of people coming through and buying hydrocortisone and anti-itch cream.
Oh, yeah.
And we're selling a lot more beer these days, too. And I think, as is my right to speak in this public forum, I think we should stop washing our bedding.
Oh, rabble.
I'm not done.
He's pro bed bugs.
You better not be
let
done.
the bed bugs grow and multiply and so forth.
Why? Oh, because you're selling itch cream and beer?
No.
Oh, okay, my bad. Sorry about that.
Rabble.
Conspiracy Bob, please, can you please put your signs down?
Yes.
You go out so
but I
many
think the
signs.
gentleman behind me has something to say too.
Okay, sure. Let's hear from her.
Hello. My name is Itchy Tina, and I just wanted to encourage everyone to slow down and to think about the negative tones that we're using with each other.
Can I ask Itchy Tina how long you've gone by Itchy Tina?
Oh, nearly my whole time living in this town.
And how long have you lived in this town?
You're the mayor. You should know that.
Yeah, you should know each of your residents individually.
I don't think you guys understand my job very well, frankly. You think I'm dumpster diving, spreading bugs, and getting to know every person?
To be clear, I don't think that. Conspiracy Bob, who's sitting in front of me, thinks that I'm
a different individual.
Tina, resident of 16 years.
Yeah, okay, yes. So, Itchy Tina, have you experienced any quality of life changes over the last couple weeks? Or
so that was what I was going to say. Everybody's getting so riled up about, oh, I feel itchy. My skin feels uncomfortable.
And?
What I wanted to propose was a simple thought experiment.
Oh, dear.
Is your skin itchy, or is your brain telling you that your skin is itchy because
More like sleepy, Tina. Oh.
All right. Looks like you're getting heckled, and our town hall policy is that as soon as you start getting heckled, it's time for someone else to propose
This is
an idea.
a cruel place.
Sorry. Well,
Rabble.
please.
Yeah, I'm normal Fred here. I've known Itchy Tina for 16 years,
You
and
don't
she
need to
comes
keep
here all the
adding
time.
adjectives in front of your
Walls
name.
on about how she's itchy and how we should all stop complaining. Remember when all those buildings burned down? She was like, "My whole life's itchy. Everything's
Our
itchy,
huge
itchy,
fire,
itchy with her."
the worst thing to happen in this town in our entire
Worst
history.
thing-
Yeah, I remember
Worst
that.
thing to happen since she put all those bed bugs in people's homes. You're right.
I didn't
but,
do.
you know,
God,
look, people are saying. I'm not saying this. I'm just saying people are saying. You know, you did
listen,
it. I mean,
but
elections
people are
season is coming
conspiracy
up.
Bob. You got to stop listening to conspiracy Bob.
I mean,
we
he's
have a
got
local newspaper. Why don't you guys listen to any of our
Conspiracy
fantastic
Bob for mayor. Conspiracy Bob for mayor.
conspiracy? But you can't change your own name for mayor. Conspiracy Bob. We have so many fine reporters in this town. They're constantly lauded for the quality of their local paper. Actually, we have one in the back over there, and I see them raising their hand right now. Could one of you please explain any of the investigating you've been doing on this issue? Yeah, you in the back with the collar. Yeah, I see you. Can you please explain? Yes, you. Yes. Please step in here and provide some facts, some
I
concrete.
have been, my name is Joe. I'm an investigative reporter for the
Yeah.
local
Yeah,
local
I said
paper.
that. Yeah.
Anyway, I have been
Don't
investigating
be rude to the man.
where
Conspiracy Bob, you're spreading rumors about me.
I have been investigating where the bed bugs have been coming from, and I have no leads at this time.
All right. Well,
But
Useless.
I would guess it's probably the mayor's fault.
Hey!
all right, folks. It looks like we were here to solve the bed bugs issue, but it has become a completely personal thing. So, and I hear some chants, and I see some chants over there for Conspiracy Bob for mayor.
Conspiracy Bob for
So
mayor.
we're just going to vote right now. We're going to vote. Please raise your hand if you want me to remain the mayor. And in the chat, please type 1 for the current mayor to remain in office and 2 for Conspiracy Bob. And we're going to vote for Conspiracy Bob or a real mayor who's actually been running this town for decades, who has no reason to go dumpster diving for random mattresses and spreading it around to the
I
entire
will
town.
not silence your
did.
ideas.
And yet did.
What would I get from this, guys? Like, what's the point of me doing that? Just
Bed bugs.
You don't
I
want
don't
to.
like bed bugs, though.
The
Like,
mayor's pro bed bugs.
That's what I heard.
all right, looks like we got overwhelmingly only 2s coming in from the chat. So it looks like Conspiracy Bob is our new mayor. And that was Town Hall Meeting, everybody. That was it. Good job. Next, I propose that our next Town Hall meeting start with Conspiracy Bob leading a meeting. Just to
Let me
keep
write that down.
the continuity going. All right. Yeah, we get it, folks. We only want Conspiracy Bob. You can throw in a 1 every now and then, though.
We get it. Stop voting.
Any reasonable election would have a vote for at least one of the sides at one point.
But it's
right?
always good because like most elections, when I'm voting for either a senator, I just go 1 or 2 in the little column there. So
Well,
whatever.
I don't know how else they're gonna vote, so I just didn't want to. I
I
wanted
thought
them
it
to
was
vote.
very well done on the fly.
Okay, yeah, I just didn't. I didn't have an idea that was better than that one on the fly, but it looks like
Pretty good.
it looks like we knowingly elected a crackpot conspiracy theorist when that's the only thing we do know about them.
I mean, Mason, it's just interesting
How
because
about
like
that?
previous mayor didn't work very well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're
Also,
all
like bed bugs is like not a crazy like issue to be having.
Your fault.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is your fault.
Spoken like a man who's never had bed bugs. Have you ever had bed bugs?
I actually have had bed bugs. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
God, have you really? Oh, I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
I have them right now. Yeah, no.
Roommates in the chat.
Look, it's a bit.
It's a bit, guys. Yeah, no, I have had bed bugs before, and they're pretty bad. You definitely don't sleep.
It's
Oh,
next
okay.
level terrible, yeah.
Also, like I feel like it's extra bad as a problem to have because you're least like reasonable and prepared to problem solve when you're trying to fall asleep or getting woken up after sleeping. So for me personally, like it didn't even like fully register that I obviously had bed bugs for like a while.
Right.
Like Like a while is like a night or two, but like I was just like, I guess I'm
6
sick.
years.
Hey, have you heard stories? There was like this one, I think I read this on Reddit about some girl who thought her like boyfriend was like drugging her. And it turns out like one of the long-term symptoms of like bed bug exposure is like memory loss and like
Jesus.
something super
Oh,
weird.
yeah.
Really?
I've heard that there are severe long-term symptoms of bed
Yeah.
bugs because not only are you probably getting infections from them, but also you're chronically not sleeping, which has long-term negative health effects.
Yeah, crazy, crazy stuff.
Today
Oh,
you
that's really
learned,
funny
folks.
that Mel's like, when did you have bed bugs? I think this was high school or like very early. Yeah, no, high school. Definitely high
This is
school.
why I was like, don't you want to address that you don't have many wormies?
I do not currently have bed bugs.
He's become like Itchy Tina. He's cool with it.
He's cool. He's like, yeah, he's there. He shows up everywhere. Talks about the bed bugs.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, let's move on to our next set piece, which is going to be a long form. So the way long forms work, especially over Zoom, is that we do a series of scenes that are loosely connected by an idea or a storyline or a theme or something or a word. And we've been doing like the first of our 2 long forms based on words from the chat. So in the chat, why don't you guys type out some words and let us know, and Danny will let us know when an intriguing word pops up, and we'll just sort of riff on it, which means we'll probably do scenes that the word kind of where it like makes us think of a topic or something like that, and then we'll just sort of riff on each other's scenes or just like start entirely new stories and whatnot. All you need to know visually.
Do I sound like Darth Vader again, or am I good?
No, you're good.
Nope.
Okay, good, you're good.
All you need to know, our audience needs to know, is that we may hold up numbers, and that just is signifying to each other like who's in the scene and who isn't. So like if I held up 1 and Matt held up 2 and Lorcan held up 3, that means the 3 of us are the first, second, and third characters in a scene, and that's all you need to know. I also may like call timeout just to like end it or like say something outside the context of the long form or something like that, announce something. And yeah, that's all you probably need to know. Sasha, how's your week?
It's good. I'm a little bit moody today because I just watched Phantom of the Opera.
Oh.
So I really feel like because my week was so boring that all I can think of like for the emotional attachment I have to the last couple of days are just Phantom of the Opera, even though I just watched it. So
Is there a definitive film version of Phantom of the Opera? Like, is there like that's the one?
It was
It's got
in
Emmy Rossum.
2004. It has Patrick
Emmy
Wilson.
Rossum.
Who?
Emmy
Lorcan,
Rossum.
let her talk.
I
No,
don't
let
know.
Lorcan do it.
No, yeah, Lorcan go. I don't know what the name you're saying.
It's got Emmy Rossum from Shameless.
Yes, it does. It does. And
She
it
was
has
like
Gerard,
17.
Gerard Butler is the Phantom. Insane.
Oh, let's go, Gerard.
That's
It's
not
a
who
good
I'd
movie.
expect.
Yeah,
not
it's a tough watch.
But it's it's 20. You just gotta work with the materials you have. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Is it like 3 hours long as well?
It's 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Danny, it looks like you have a suggestion.
Yeah, well, what's funny is, the first suggestion that I liked was technical difficulties, and then that same person was like, no, Danny, the suggestion is technical difficulties. Don't have them.
That's funny. That's funny.
I
like it.
I like technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Zippers is also a good.
Let's take technical difficulties. I like that one.
Or
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We're gonna do a long form, and it's our inspiration is technical difficulties. Yay! Is it gonna be like a lot longer, or like because like I have a book report that's due at like midnight, and Dad, I was just wanting to know like is
Midnight tonight?
Yeah, the due time is like the last minute of it's like 11:59 p.m. and it's like 8 already, and you've had my computer for like 2 hours, Dad.
When was the book report assigned?
A week ago, probably. I only have a paragraph to go. It's just that the computer won't boot right, and you said that it's like pretty simple. You said, right?
So it's the computer's fault that you couldn't finish your book report in a 4-hour period when you had a week.
Well, I have been trying to do it all day. It is the last day. I get that, Dad. But also, it's been 2 hours since you took my computer, and you look pretty sweaty and upset. You said it was really simple, right?
Look, Barry, I don't know anything about computers.
Cut to Lorcan and his wife when she was pregnant with future Mason. Honey, I really think he's coming. I really think he's coming. How much longer until the car will start?
You've been pregnant for 9 months.
Honey, how long? You said, honey, you said that the car would start quickly.
You're gonna pick the 4 hours that the car doesn't work in that 9-month period to have this baby.
I think you're being absurd right now.
Beep, beep, beep.
Sir, we're trying to get it started. I'm very pregnant.
I don't care. Come on.
Why don't you put those hands to work? Actually,
cut back to present day with the computer problem. Yeah, Dad, I'm sorry. I am sorry. I should have done it earlier, but I just don't get. Wait a minute. You waited until also 2 hours before my assignment was due to start telling me that you don't know how to fix the computer. Why did you tell me to hand it to you? And just now I can't even take it to someone else who does know because it's 10 p.m. now.
I thought I would give it my best shot. Computers have always looked simple.
Dad, what? Also, what? Name
one
thing.
Cut back to the pregnancy scene. What do you mean cars have always looked simple? They're highly complicated machines.
I mean, you got one engine, one body.
I'm gonna walk to the hospital. I'm gonna walk to the hospital and I'm gonna deliver our child alone.
Just get back in the car.
Do you have something to say? You just cleared your throat. Do you have something to say?
Yeah, we're looking at you.
Sir, in the car behind us who's been honking rudely. You clear your throat loudly.
Look, I didn't know you. Look, hey, lady. Okay, I didn't know you were pregnant.
Don't call me lady. And what do you
didn't know
mean?
she was pregnant? She's the size of a bus.
I'm just trying to go to a bris. Why is everyone yelling? I'm late for a bris here, and nobody seems to care about me.
Bris. Cut to the bris.
I'm so sorry. I left the knife and stuff in the car. I'll be right back. I also forgot the shawl. I'm really sorry. Yeah,
Back to Mason and Lorcan.
Dad, it's okay. Just let me solve the computer. I just need your phone to Google some problems or something. Why are you hoarding? It's 11:30. It's already going to be
my
late.
phone.
What?
Why should I have to share it with you?
What?
You heard me.
I legitimately didn't, Dad.
Look, how important is the book report really?
I mean, it's worth 25 points, which is it's early and I can probably make it up later.
How many points you got right now?
In total? I don't know. Probably 200. It's not. It's.
You got 200 points.
Do you know
I've
what
been working with this thing for hours, over 25 points. You got 200.
Dad, it still affects my grade negative. Are you arguing that I should be okay with not having good grades right now? What are you even saying, Dad?
Yes, that's my argument. My exhaustion level is not worth you going from 200 to 225 points.
We cut to a parent-teacher conference between Lorcan and Mason's teacher. So overall, he is a joy to have in the classroom. He seems very interested in all the assignments when they're assigned.
Just nod, Dad. Just nod.
Are you directing him in front of me at this conference?
He has the look, and I swear to you, you don't want to know what it means. Just.
Oh, well, I'm a very big fan of open dialogue, and I want everyone to be involved equally. I want you to feel, Mr. Lorcan, that you can participate and tell me your thoughts openly. I just find it the last 5 assignments he hasn't handed in, and it really just seemed like, is there a problem?
No.
No?
There's a problem.
So our computer has now been broken for 4 weeks, which I think spans that 5 assignment timeline.
Yeah, probably. I think that's a good assessment. May I ask, are you having difficulties with obtaining a computer?
Yeah, Dad, shouldn't we just go get it fixed at a store?
I think I'm close.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I got it right in my hand.
This much more.
Geez, Janet, a lot of busted seams out there. In my 15 years as a seamstress, I've never seen so many dresses come in with rips at the same time.
What can I say? I mean,
You seem taken aback. Are you shocked that I've been in this industry for 15 years?
well, I guess I wonder if it has something to do with the quality of our seams or if butts are getting bigger.
Oh, I'm sure that's not what it is. Maybe the butt's getting bigger. Certainly not the quality of our seams, the materials that we use, the fact that I've let a few people go and taken on the extra work myself.
You do seem more stressed, Baxtress.
The fact that the power will be shut off any minute now, perhaps maybe the fact that I'm doing this all by hand because I pawned the machines. Again, doesn't have to do with those things.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Thank you for saying
You're very welcome. I don't know if you're asking me to take on more work. I was hired for my expertise in counting change.
Right. Yeah, you're a cashier strictly, but now I have you in the back. I've told you to give it your best shot. I think you're doing a great job. Really, this is the future, a streamlined business model. I want to say I think you're doing a great job. And again, there's not going to be an eviction notice on the door in the coming days. The Better Business Bureau is not going to be sending me angry letters.
Hey, I have a quick question just while we're on the topic.
Sure, talking about things that are not happening.
Yeah. I didn't think those things were going to happen, but then you brought them up. And so,
right. No, I've heard that before.
When that happened before, did it end with those things happening?
Different situation. That was a sandwich shop. Sandwiches, totally different business.
The seams of the lunch industry, for sure.
Yeah, you got your paninis, you got your foot-long sourdough rolls.
Cut to the sandwich shop. So it seems like I bought this sandwich and I had it, but then everything sort of just slipped out of one side. Sure. Like it doesn't seem like it's a hoagie, right? There should be like sort of like a seam to the damn thing, but like everything just sort of slipped out at once. I'm not quite sure if you can really explain.
Sure. So what's happening here? First of all, I want to assure you what's not happening here.
Okay.
What's not happening here is that my weakness as a sandwich maker is that I'm not good at the part where the bread sort of stays together by kind of the crumbly, you know how it gets, typically it gets a little bit lighter, you open it so what's not happening here is that is my fatal weakness. I think what happened here maybe is that maybe you shook it too vigorously or maybe a passing wind. Sir, I have many customers to help.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Cut. New storyline. Mason and Lorcan are in like a high school auditorium prepping for like a presentation to all the students. So we'll just run audio again, right? Yeah. And thanks. I really appreciate you doing this for me, Lorcan, by the way. I know that like this is a little outside the bounds of what you're normally doing, but I'm presenting to high schoolers today and I want all of it to go well because they're the future, you know?
They are.
They're absolutely.
I'm happy to be here.
Hey, appreciate it. And I'll find a way to compensate you for your time, but I'm sure the kids will really appreciate it. Anyway, can you turn my mic on and get us ready for the, yeah?
Well, while we're talking about it,
Mm-hmm.
how much compensation are we talking?
I don't, you know, back when you used to be like an AV guy at that hotel venue, you can just tell me whatever it is was your normal rate, and I'll be able to work something. I mean, we can work it out later, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, we'll talk after.
The kids will be here in like 10, maybe like 20 minutes or something like that.
Okay, let me hit
So
the mic.
is this mic ready? I'd like to practice the opening of my speech.
That mic's not ready.
Okay.
Let me just. It's a different model of audio board.
Okay. I don't know a ton about it. I just know a lot about starting your own business, and I want to inspire these like high school seniors to, you know, enter the entrepreneurial, at least submit their ideas and stuff like that, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I just want to inspire their creativity. So can I start?
Go for it.
All right. Welcome, class. Never been more important to make sure that the most terrific thing you could possibly do. And that's like my first
Why
two
don't I
parents.
stop you there?
Yeah.
Before you give away all the good stuff.
Okay. We good?
Sound great.
Awesome.
Have you considered maybe making it a written presentation?
What? Like just handing out papers?
That's good.
Oh man.
Really last thing, quick cut back to that previous storyline. Yeah, so now that thank you for following me on this high school tour. In this one, I'm sort of doing like a video thing. And so can we just like cue the video feed so it shows my face all big? Is that okay, Lorcan?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Go now. It's already queued up?
It's queued up.
All right. Just let me know if anything looks weird, okay?
Looks great so far.
All right. So students, I want you to know that your future can be anything you want it to be. You know, there's all kinds of things that you can do to make sure that you don't become one of those sad saps that graduates and then just starts becoming, is everything all right? Why are you look kind of, nope. Everything okay? Yeah.
All good here.
All good here. All right. Wow, I see. Okay, cool. All right, everyone, that's the technical difficulty long form. Thank you for indulging me. I just want to see what that would look like.
Oh man, that was fun.
I'm so sorry. I don't think I broke so hard from one of Matt's jokes. For some reason, shaking sandwich just
I was just so out of, like, when I started that bit, I was already out of gas for that bit, and I was just talking.
The sandwich, you shook it.
You must have shaken it.
You just shook a sandwich.
Shaking it.
I think I'm gonna bring that character back for a sketch series that I'm doing. I feel like there's a lot of meat on that bone.
Can you imagine someone ordering a sandwich? It's perfectly good. They shake the shit out of it, and then they try to like return it.
What's wrong?
I shook this sandwich a completely normal amount, and it's
all right, so let's move on to I think it's time for us to play a game while Matt goes and does whatever he ran off to do. Did we agree that we were doing a genre roller coaster?
Yeah, we're gonna do genre roller coaster.
Okay, wonderful. So the way this works is that I'm probably gonna sit this one out, but 3 improvisers are about to do a scene where the genre of the scene is going to be periodically changed due to suggestions from the chat. So in the chat right now, let's get some TV and movie genre suggestions. It could be like rom-com or something like that. They can be specific too, right? So like, don't be afraid to say a premise or a very specific genre that you have in mind as well, or a general one. Both are totally fine. Danny's going to pull from the chat and modify the scene as it goes on. with those genres, and the improvisers have to adapt with the new genre that they're doing. So without further ado, I'm going to give you guys a suggestion because I will not be in this scene. But your suggestion is going to be that you're all in the same family. Does that work? Great.
Sure.
All right. So this is genre roller coaster. Danny will modify the genre as the scene goes on. And here we go. Yay.
I'm thinking pizza. I'm thinking pizza's pretty good.
I don't want pizza.
Well, that's not really a suggestion. That's more of an anti-suggestion.
Okay, pasta.
I also don't want pizza.
So we got 2 anti-suggestions and we've got 1 for pizza. So at the moment,
Okay,
based on the... What do you want?
Guys,
Yeah, okay.
I know I'm the youngest in the family. I know typically when mom and dad leave, you promise them that you will look after me and care for me and express love for me. You are all much older than me. I'm the much younger. Yeah, Lorcan. Ah!
Hey, come on. Come on.
Okay. Hey, I get it. I am the youngest child in a group of older. You guys are teenagers. I am a mere elementary schooler. I get that you don't think that I have ideas of value. I just wanted to throw
What do you
out
want
there
to
that
eat? What do you want to eat? What food are you hungry for?
I
Teen
want
drama.
to eat.
It's a teen drama now.
I want to eat. I want to eat my words from before.
Just stop.
I want to eat my words from before. Okay.
Let him finish.
I want to say that I love you guys. And I thought that maybe this time, the food decision while mom and dad were away, maybe it wouldn't tear us apart, okay? Maybe it wouldn't tear us apart.
Look, guys, this is too much
Sasha,
for me.
get your hair out of your face. You're beautiful.
can't.
Show us.
No one listens to me. I'm going to the dock.
You see this all-
Documentary. It's a documentary.
This was the point at which I realized that the group was not receptive to my ideas. As the youngest child, I've always tried to sort of assert myself as, hey, just because I'm the youngest, it doesn't mean I don't have good ideas. But oftentimes when I try to create group unity, I get shout down.
No one
Please
really
just
wants to.
stop with your long elementary school sentences. Pick a food.
I thought pizza
All right,
sounded
guys.
okay.
I'm back in from the dock. I'm sorry. Okay, like you're right. Okay, I've heard through the door the pizza seems to be coming back up again. Sasha, what do you think? I know you said you didn't really want pizza, and we know that in the past, like pizza being a traditionally Italian meal, which was constructed, starting in Sicily, and then made its way up the boot.
Are you showing off for the cameras?
I'm just saying.
Are you trying to drop a bunch of knowledge and look really smart because they
Let's
just
turn it into a
think-
game show, guys. Game show.
So here we are, final round. What's it gonna be? We got.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Okay. I'm going.
Swipesies. I use my swipesies to eliminate Sasha, drop the bucket on her.
Oh, here it comes!
I saved my swipesies. I've dropped the bucket on her, and now I'm going to use my accelerated turn to invoke Taco Night.
It's a strong
Can
strategy.
he do that?
He can do it. Really, we haven't seen a Taco Night here for a couple episodes,
I
but
studied
really,
the game.
it's a strong contender and it's a crowd favorite. I think we're gonna do it. Sasha, I'm sorry, but you know the rules. Once you get swipesies and you get bucketed, you don't eat for the rest of the week.
Horror.
So it's unfortunate, but that's
Horror
just how it
movie.
is.
Yeah.
Horror.
I'll be back.
All right. That's all we need to know before we know
That
Sasha
was the
killed
birth of
everybody.
Buckethead.
Yeah, that was great. That was genre roller coaster. Thank you so much to the chat for providing our suggestions as always. And I'm kind of in the mood to just jump straight into our second long form. Is that all right?
Let's do it.
Do what you feel.
All right, do what I feel. So what I feel is I want the chat to give us our world, right? So give us like a setting, or like you can format it like in a world where, whatever you want. We're just going to all have this upcoming long form. Every scene will take place in like the same like universe that our chat provides for us. We've had some really fun ones in the past, we had like a robotic future where there's some kind of robot human stuff. We've had
We're pirates at some point.
Space pirates.
Yeah, we've had space pirates, right? So just as long as we
Hydrant
get a
World.
sense of place. What? Yeah, Fire Hydrant World, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the funnier ones. So yeah, like just use your creativity. Feel free to give us whatever world you want to see us do a long form in, and we'll start bouncing around that world, follow stories or characters or whatever.
We had a Sweet 16 once.
Oh yeah.
A what?
A Sweet 16.
Ooh, yeah,
Put your
that's
face
right.
closer to the camera so we can hear you.
That was really fun. Yeah.
There was
One
one that
time
I
we did a Sweet 16.
Can I already see a suggestion, and I want to combine two of them that I see. Is that okay?
Yeah.
It's an aquarium with a lot of sarcasm.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of sarcasm in this world, and the world is an aquarium.
Great.
Perfect.
All right, here we go. All right, Hayden, we just need you to clean the bathrooms, do a final sweep, and then we can just lock up.
I mean, it's my first day. I'm only sort of getting acclimated here. I mean, I know these are my responsibilities, but I was hoping somebody could at least walk me through the whole thing. Like, how does someone clean the bathroom at the world's biggest aquarium? I mean, is there a protocol? Do I start from back to front, like in the aquarium?
All right,
Do I
Hayden, we get it.
I feel a little overwhelmed.
We get that you hate bathroom duty, Hayden, and we get that you've been working at this job far too long to make me assign this to you. But like, I gotta be honest, man. I'm new. I know that I'm new to being your manager, right? But
yeah, I'm glad you picked up on my sarcasm here. When I said this is my first day, I obviously was just laying it on.
I know you're being sarcastic. Hayden, I worked with you alongside you as like I even came on after you, and I know that we both know that, right? But I'm the manager now, and I just and you got like you got to do it's your turn to do the bathrooms.
Yeah, my arm really hurts.
Hayden, what do you want us to do?
One of the fish got to it.
Oh, one of the fish bit your arm?
I said it got to it. I didn't say it bit it.
Oh, it got to it in a way that was not biting.
You may not be able to see any kind of wound, but it hurts.
Well, as you know, at this aquarium,
two fish floating in a tank nearby. Yeah. So what I did, he was expecting me to kind of chomp down, right? But instead, I just sort of slapped my fin against his forearm real hard, because it's like, who's gonna believe him? Who's gonna believe him, right? And that's exactly. I'll show you how to squeegee my fish tank. You want to come into my fish tank, you're going to have to play with the big boy. I gave him a slap or two. He doesn't have any bite marks. No one's going to believe him, and that's how I get him.
Invisible attack.
So like I'm telling you here, like I this is not even me kidding now. Like the arm legitimately hurts. Like the fish gave it to me.
The fish, yeah, I get it. The fish gave you a dead arm or whatever. Hayden, look, the longer you do this, the longer it's going to take us to close up. And Sasha here is being very patient with us, all right? Like, she's just, she's a great, sorry, Sasha, but Hayden, she did the bathrooms last week, so it's just your turn to do
Yeah, and she did a great job.
Hayden, what is your goal?
I did do a great job.
No, I was being sincere. She did a great job.
Oh, you are being sincere.
Come back to the fish real quick. See, the other thing that I noticed about the way they communicate, it's really confusing, right? Because sometimes they just say something earnestly to be kind to each other, and they almost always take offense to it. It's a real mess. I have no idea why they do this. Humans are so stupid.
Cut back.
Well, I think you're a very good example as an employee. I really look forward to working with you closely.
All right, I'm going to do the bathrooms this week. Hayden can go home and nurse his fish-induced arm wound that popped up right as he was about to do the bathrooms.
I had you made me go in to squeegee the tank. I'm just saying it's a workplace injury.
Hey, Mason, if you want me to do this super difficult job with the killer fish, I can probably do it. I know it's like really a lethal thing, and people usually don't sign up for this job knowing that this dangerous task would be imposed upon them. But I can probably try.
I don't know. I mean this. I don't want you staying late again. You've been staying late a lot, and I know I know that you and I have been staying late a lot, and I just don't. You don't need to do this. You know.
Well, I don't know. He just looks so pathetic standing over there. It's probably easier for him if he knows there's some competition just outside. I'm happy to stay and clean the fish.
All right, Hayden, you can go. That's fine.
It's been a great day of work.
Awesome.
Wait for tomorrow.
We'll see you later. Cut to Hayden the next day with like a fully bandaged right arm that is severely Hayden, you're 2 hours late. Where the hell were you this morning?
Well, I know I hurt the right arm, but they put the other arm in a cast just to be carried because I told them.
Cut to the fish. That was so good how you came in with the 1-2, man. When I tell you about something, you take the idea and you run with it. The way that you held him down. I mean, you're an animal, man. You're an animal. I just got to say, you're an animal, man. You're crazy.
It came on afterwards. I didn't even realize it was honestly the fish. It was like a real 3-4 sort of thing that they gave to me. I'm not quite sure what happened, but
so you're saying that you actually had to go to the hospital because you had a real like medical thing? Like what is wrong with your arms anyway?
No, I had a good night's rest and you know, everything's peachy and everything's great. Look at the bags under my eyes. What a good night's rest.
All I'm saying is that Sasha's been working the morning shift alone all day, and I've been covering for you where I can, but she's just been working extra hard. So be nice to her, okay? Especially.
I will. I will.
I just don't believe you at all. She's gonna be here any second, okay? And just be nice, okay? Be like those 2 happy fish in the big tuna tank. Like
those murderers.
Everyone loves those
things. Did that to me. Those fish, they're spoiled.
Spot and Wally are the favorites of this entire aquarium. I do not think you're going to convince me otherwise. All right.
They do a cute thing where they sort of like swim in a little circle around each other, like playfully.
And the kids love that. Look, they're doing that thing where they circle each other. It's so cute. Anyway, be more like Spot and Wally, all right?
Be fish that can't speak? Okay.
You know what I mean.
Stick your hand in the tank and see what happens.
What?
Oh, I was just yelling at him. I said,
"Oh yeah, fuck him." Cut to Mason at home with his loving partner. Mason.
Yeah.
You know, you worked another double today.
Yeah, I did.
And I think I know why. I think it's because once again you couldn't get Hayden and Sasha on the same page. I know that morale has been really low. I don't want to tell you how to do your job. I'm not an aquarium manager, okay? I'm a financial planner, okay? And those two worlds, they're worlds apart.
Honey, you don't need to sugarcoat it. I know that you're much more successful than I am.
I make a lot of money.
You do,
and you have this job essentially as a hobby. And that's good.
It started that way.
You're passionate. You said I didn't need to sugarcoat it. Honey, have you ever considered, and I know that this was your big thing going in, that you wanted to shake things up. Have you ever considered that your policy about your employees using a heavy dose of sarcasm, have you ever considered that maybe that's actually, just by the very nature of what sarcasm is, maybe sowing strife among your employee? I mean, there's a lot of negative energy.
Yeah.
And
at first it's worked so well because they're both such sarcastic people to begin with, you know?
And I know that you did it to adapt to their needs, which I understand.
Yeah. But you want me to tell, I mean, I don't know. I'll run it by them. I'll see how it goes. Cut to Mason talking with Sasha like privately as they like do their daily tasks, like Windexing the outside of a tank or something. So I was talking with Cindy the other day.
You have a tone.
Yeah.
This would be bad news.
No, what do you think what if we dropped the sarcasm for like a couple days?
Like Hayden drops his?
Can we not do this right now? I legitimately.
I'm just clarifying.
Sasha, I feel like you and I get along really well, but I feel like I haven't been able to have like a conversation with you in like months even.
Listen, okay, I do hear you. It's just like I genuinely try. Like I know that this isn't an attitude I can carry on if for some reason I have to work somewhere else one day, which I don't plan on. But
okay.
ever, I will die.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Didn't know that.
I try, I really do. But then he just starts talking. Like the way he just says things, like I can't. Do you know what I mean? Like, have you?
Do you want me to like have a talk with him or something? Maybe the three of us.
It seems like an innate flaw in his personality. My opinion.
I don't know.
But I'm trying so hard.
No, I've known Hayden for a while. I mean, he and I used to be coworkers, like colleagues, you know, and I think that he's just been doing this a while, and you know, like he's been working here longer than any of us. So maybe it's just like his way of making things fun.
I mean, I squeegeed the fish bowl, the tall big fish bowl.
Oh, did you get to check on Wally and Spot?
I didn't see him because, quite frankly,
cut to Wally and Spot real quick. So the way that you drive them apart, okay, because you can rough a worker up, but what you really do, right, is you make them think they're crazy. That's why we hid under that rock the whole time she was cleaning it. He has no idea. He's telling tall tales of, I got hit with the 3-4. They don't see anything.
It's now like mid-afternoon time, and Mason walks by the Wally and Spot tank with a moment to himself and just kind of looks at them through the glass, and they're being very cute. Hey guys, man, I don't know what the hell Hayden's been on, but you guys are always so amazing every time I see you guys. I mean, you're just so playful and so sweet. And I remember it's been a couple months since I've been in your tank, but you guys would like swim around me and give me little pecks and all that. You're the two sweetest fish in the world. And I just want to let you know that although we can't get our story straight, we can't get together, and we're not getting along right now, it's going to be okay. I don't even know if you're understanding what I'm saying.
They swim towards each other and they form their bodies into a little heart for Mason.
God. Oh my God.
And then they sort of peck each other. They like give each other a little kiss.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the pep talk. You're always here when I need you.
Waves goodbye with a little fin.
It's like you completely understand what I'm saying. Wow. All right, Hayden, thank you for coming into my office.
No problem at all.
It's
boss.
So we're actually going to talk about that.
What? About
that.
I'm sorry.
It's your incessant sarcasm. It's really, it's not only off-putting like the people who come visit our aquarium, but it's starting to, like, I'm getting questions about it from kids, and I was talking with Cindy the other day, and I know how you feel about Cindy, but just hear me out, okay? Because she brought up some she brought up some legitimately good points about how at her workplace culture, they have to be more genuine with each other, and therefore maybe a little less sarcastic. Can you please turn your phone off, Hayden?
No, I'll turn it off right now. Don't worry about me.
That's really. I'm not speaking sarcastically. That's really disrespectful.
Me neither. I'm not speaking sarcastically either.
Hayden, do you even hear what I'm saying?
Yes.
And they stayed like that in a loop for hours and hours. Mason asking questions earnestly, Hayden responding like a total asshole. And they stayed that way. And they stayed that way. And eventually they starved and died.
All right. That's the happy ending that we were all looking for. That was our sarcastic aquarium. Very, very nice. I guess I kind of agree with that dark ending, Matt. I didn't see an ending to that.
The end.
The end. Everything dies,
real.
kids. Everything dies.
Yeah.
Don't be sarcastic. Stay on sarcasm.
Danny's back.
Demonic microphone's back.
Oh no.
Technical difficulties, everybody.
Hayden, it's weird for me to say your name in the scene and talk about your innate personality flaws. I think you're great.
Oh, I think you're great too.
Uh-oh.
Are they
No.
still
Yeah.
doing the
Okay.
bit? Or do they actually like each other? Find out
I'll let
next
you,
time.
the audience, decide.
Am I back to normal? Am I good?
Yeah, you're
Oh,
back to
yeah.
normal. Do you know what's going
okay.
on there, Danny, at all?
I think it's just CPU issues and I don't know.
Just a
I've
couple
been having
CPU issues.
well, I've been having
NBD.
some like skipping in the audio and stuff, and I'm sure it just kind of I don't know what's going on, but
Lorcan will fix it.
yeah.
Looking at it.
Yeah, whose phone was that? No one's gonna get in trouble, but whose phone was that? Pretty cool.
Oh,
It's my
Sasha.
grandma.
Oh, it's Babushka.
It was Babushka.
Oh man, Babushka should be a guest on the show.
Uh,
Would any of your
English. Sure.
do any of you like we used to joke a lot back when we were in college about having a show where we do all our parents all do a show in our place.
Oh my God! What? When did that? I never heard about.
I've
this
always
one.
assumed that
It's
I had
before
the
your
parents
time.
who would enjoy that the least.
I think
My-
I would enjoy that the least.
I think my mom would really hurt some feelings because she's pretty vicious.
Like she's pretty vicious.
You
But
know
she
her.
would comment on the other parents' improv. She'd be like, "You shit."
She's just gonna be like really quiet, but when she speaks up, it's gonna be like brutal. She's
My
like,
mom would probably say nothing or nervously giggle, and my dad would probably just be really miserable and not say anything.
yeah.
My parents have been watching me do improv since I was like 14. And they like really patiently and thoughtfully listen to me analyze shows after they're over. And so they've like built up this bank of improv knowledge where like
Nice.
I'll be talking about something and they'll just like drop a very like inside baseball like improv term, or they'll
Yeah.
just like actually understand like the complex analysis of the show.
They're
And
like,
then
yeah, that
my
did get kind of
mom-
offer soupy at the end, huh?
yeah, exactly. And so my mom gets really excited about like, she's like, I think that the ones that I can play are the first ones, like the opening games that you guys play,
Yeah.
like where you just sort of come up. You're not doing a scene. I would never do a scene, but I think that maybe I could play one of those games. And then like two different times, like over a dinner conversation, she's been like, let's play one of the games. Let's just play one of the games. And then both, at least I can think of 2 times at least, and I don't know if they're watching tonight, but then we get to it and it's her turn to like do something, and she goes, okay, wait, no, hold on. Okay. Because like she knows how to play the game. She's watched the game. She understands what good
Knows
improv
what, like,
is. She
what
knows
doesn't work, what works.
her brain just like, she's just like, okay, all right, okay. And I
Getting ready.
still have never played one of the games with her because like she's actually done just like, all right, okay, no, hold on, all right, start over, okay, all right, oh, okay. It's really
Your parents are like the sweetest people in the whole world.
They're
Yeah,
pretty-
they really are. They truly
And
are.
to put that on the same stage with Sasha's like what I assume is Knives Out mom, like,
Well,
buddy.
she's like predominantly shy and quiet, so it's one of those like she'll either say nothing the whole time, or when she says something, it's gonna be like.
That's the person that I like to have a quiet drink with, because you're like, what do you think? And then you're just like, well, I don't know. And then it's just something really brutal as the next sentence. And you're like,
Yeah.
She's awesome. Mason backed me up here. This
I
is
love Sasha's mom, but Sasha's mom has looked me in the face before and said, "You're disgusting."
You're gross.
I said that to you too.
Like full
That's a
eye contact.
lyric, or not lyric, whatever it's called. Quote. That's a real quote.
That's a real quote. Full eye contact, like fully expecting me to just take that.
You make me throw open my mouth.
She said, "That's gross. You're disgusting."
Yeah.
To Mason.
Was it disgusting, Mason?
It was a period joke. So
highbrow.
it was a period joke that Sasha told me her mom would love explicitly.
You goaded him into it?
Yeah.
God, that's too funny. Sasha knew what would happen.
So we were Sasha and I were traveling together in Sasha's family's hometown, Minsk, Belarus, and we were on a walk in the park. This sounds so made up.
It's all real.
She was explaining like a haha, I have an immigrant mom who gets like English and foreign language words mixed up, because like I also have stories like that, because I also have an immigrant mom. And one of the stories in a nutshell was just like it's like a brand of pen, Sasha.
No, like in Russian, my mom wanted me to give her a magic marker, but she called it a flow master because in Russian it's flomaster, which is like the Russian version of, which is like just, so she just took those words and made them sound English. And she's like, and there was the story is that she was yelling at me and my brother while we were crying laughing because we had truly no idea what she wanted. And she thought we were making fun of her for being foreign. So that's the story.
And I commented that like if someone just screamed at me for a flow master, my first guess would be tampon.
I mean, Mason, that's disgusting.
I thought that actually was an established brand of tampon for this entire story.
Yeah, the flow master.
And Sasha thought that was really funny during the walk and was like, "Oh my God, you should definitely tell that to my mom."
Mason said, "Do you think your mom would like it?" And I was like, "Yeah, probably." Yeah.
So either Sasha doesn't know what her mom finds funny, which I find unbelievable,
or she was just table topping me.
Yeah, she was like, "Get him up there,
get him up there."
Yeah, she was definitely. You'll never convince me otherwise. She was trying to set me up. Because at dinner that night,
I don't like it.
At dinner that night, it like came up, and then I said the same thing, and Sasha's mom, like from right next to me, just looked me dead in the face and went, "That's gross. You're disgusting."
Love it.
And just didn't even smile at all.
Guys, I feel like I'm actively melting right now. I think it's gotten hot. I think that the temperature in San Diego, California is rising right now, not lowering.
The sun is somehow getting higher in the sky.
I am so hot right now, guys.
I'm sorry, Matt. Well, I think we're gonna adjourn this anyway because we've now done our 2 long forms and our games and all that, and we've had like a
bitched about being hot,
where we hear about parents and stuff like that. By the way, I really enjoyed just like conversing with you guys loosely centered around improv after our long forms. Also, by the way, I really enjoy it. Makes me want to start a podcast with you all. And
everybody's got one these days.
Hayden's busy. Thank you so much to our chat for joining us. We love you very much, and we appreciate the hashtags and the activity in the chat and the suggestions and all that. I believe we have a soft tradition of saying our college majors at the end of the show.
Tradition.
Okay, hard tradition.
Firm commitment.
The only clear tradition we have, actually. I stand corrected. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us, performers. It's always wonderful to talk to you and see your faces. I hope you're all wonderful, and I hope Matt is able to lower his internal temperature. And we'll see if it works out. So on 3, let's do some college majors, and we'll see you next time. So 1, 2, 3.
Political science, and I did a minor in professional writing.
All right, y'all. Have a good week.
Music minor. I'm still going.
Oh, that's right. We're doing this part where we hold to make sure that the stream catches up, so that Danny doesn't accidentally cut off early. We'll see. This one doesn't usually end up on YouTube, so it's fine.